All righty. Okay. Well, hey, I want to do just a reminder of what this is all about here. First of all, Love Our Cities. We're about this citywide volunteer day. That's kind of why we got started. This catalytic event that spurs on everything else. So we're not just about the volunteer day. We're about also ongoing, continual year-round impact, facilitating citywide initiatives all year round. And then also it's about we're becoming citywide conveners. I think we're all realizing as time is going on, people in our cities are looking to us. We get to know the churches, the businesses, the government people, the school people. It's crazy how we can unify and we can bring people together. And then obviously the point of this too is that we can learn from each other, collaborate, and network with each other. We're all of our cities, we're in different places, but man, we have so much alike. That's what I'm learning more and more about our cities all across California, as well as our country here. I want to let you all know, if you don't have a donate option, we've been, this has been a little trying to figure this out the last couple of months. It's been interesting, but we got to figure it out. If you don't have a donate option on your website, or if you do and you're paying for it, we can take that expense. We have a Giving Fuel, is what it's called, account, where we can add as many cities as we want to that account. And I don't know why I didn't know this real well before, but I know it now, that if you want a donate page, and now we have to get connected to your bank account so funds get deposited into there when they come in, but we can set it up for you. I mean, you get 100% of what comes in, minus the credit card fees, of course. We don't take anything, but if it's I think it's, I don't know what it is, yearly or monthly, but we can take that on. So if you want a donate button on your page, if you don't have it, let me know, and then I'll get you connected to our web guy who can get you hooked up there. In the chat area, if you could just put down, what are your citywide volunteer dates for this year? Now, if you've done it a few times already, you don't need to do it again. But if you haven't done it yet, please let me know what your dates are, and if you're doing a kickoff experience, like a festivities rally kind of an experience as well. So just in the chat area, if you haven't done that before yet, just let me know when your dates are, and so I can kind of keep track of what everybody's doing. Okay, we're gonna get into it. Our topic for today is preparing for your citywide volunteer day. And I don't know about you all, but it's been a few years since we've been able to do a full-on, let's gather ahead of time before going out into the community. And what I thought I would do is I want to hear or see your best videos over maybe the last couple of years. If you can pull out one of your best videos, and we're not going to do it this month, but for future months, I want to show, because I know you guys have created some amazing videos, and they're super inspiring for each other to see. And I don't think most of us have seen each other's, best videos, whatever. So I want to show you, I feel like our most recent video that we did here, 2019, was the last time we've been able to gather, and we're going to do it again. It'll be 3 years later that we're going to be able to do Rah Rah downtown. So I want to show you our video, get you a little pumped up and inspired, and then we're going to spend some time talking about our citywide volunteer day here. So let me try to do this. Share screen. We'll see how it goes. What I was thinking about watching that video, and then I watched some of your guys' videos, there's different things that are going on that are just really great ideas that we can each pick up and maybe perhaps, emulate for our own city. Does that make sense? Like, some cities have just, I don't know, different creative ideas. You see these mascots in the crowd or shooting t-shirts off or whatever, just like, oh man, I never thought of that idea, or maybe it's something done at a project or whatever. And I just think there's different things. That's why I wanted to show it, but maybe I'll never be able to show a video if I sit in my office because the internet doesn't work here. We'll have to work on that I don't know what to do. I don't know how to fix it, but anyhow, so, okay, let me say this here. So yeah, send me your video links, your best video links. And I'm going to try to see if we can show them here in the future here. So speaking of Love Modesto here coming up on April 29th and 30th, I sent you all an invitation, and to come to Modesto. And we do this every year. And if you're available on April 29th and 30th, please come. This year, we've got Eric Swanson's going to be here. He's the guru of city volunteerism and networking and all that. Jim Liskey from Movement Day is going to be here, and just a huge influence on me and so many people around the country when it comes to these kind of things. There's, I don't know if, of course, you know, Jerry Nichols. I forget what city he's from in Colorado, but he's coming out here. Danielle King from Washington State, Tracy from Pleasanton, a big crew from Costa Mesa and Tustin, and others I know are going to be here. But the way that we got this set up is this: for you to be, if you can't do it this year, in future years, we have everyone come in at Friday, be here by 5 o'clock. We're going to meet for dinner. We're going to have everyone come to our new office area here, which is an big old white house in middle downtown Modesto. And, you know, we'll have dinner, we'll hang out, we're going to walk around downtown, not be out too late that night because we got a big day the next morning. And then that morning at 7 a.m., we got a pancake breakfast for everyone in our community who signs up, and all of our, you know, those from out of town, our guests are going to be a part of that, going to be a part of all of our festivities and free food, Starbucks and fire truck. It's just crazy cool atmosphere. I wish you could have saw it in that video, but it's just an awesome atmosphere. And then our board, our Lover Cities board, will be taking y'all around to different projects and seeing different things going on and just interacting. And then we'll have a lunch to kind of end our time together. We've got an amazing place, backyard that we're going to be at. And then just kind of debrief what you saw, answer questions, and just kind of you know, hear from you all and learn from each other in that way. So we've done this every year pre-COVID, and it's been really successful. Some of you have come up here, and I just want offer that as an opportunity that, you know, if you can get here, you know, driving or flying, we've got hotel accommodations. Our nicest hotel in our town, our high-rise hotel downtown, starts about $250 a night. We got it for $89 a night. So they have blessed us in that way. That's the only thing you got to take care of. Other than that, we take care of everything else, you know, when you're here. So if you still want to be a part of this April 29th, 30th, let me know. Or hey, if you're interested in future years, I can definitely remember that as well. Okay, Citywide Volunteer Day. So let's see if this thing works here. I'm going to try to share our leaders page. Okay, come on, Jeff. Get you guys one over there. Share page. And here we go. Does this work? Do you see our Lover Cities website right now? Okay, just can't show a video, but we can do a page here. So if you go to this page here, in / city leaders, this is your guys's page. Okay, I didn't show, weird. This is our page for all you guys. And then click on City Leaders Resources. If you don't have access to this, because then I don't have your email plugged in here. So let me know, and you can even try it on your own right now if you want. Make sure you have access to this. Okay, click on documentation. This is for you all, Volunteer Day resources, festivities, kickoff information. So all this, if you haven't seen it yet and walked through each one of these, this is just a resource to you in planning for your Volunteer Day. Your Volunteer Day planner, you know, and checklist. You're 12 months out. What should you be thinking about? You're 6 months out. You're 3 months out. You know, there's just all kinds of resource information here. Some examples of flyers, vendor stuff, how to work with them. So if you're not aware of this, and maybe you have better information, you have some really cool stuff that you'd like to add to this too, please send it to me so we can add this in there and be a resource to everyone else as well. So want to start with that. And then I want to do this. This is my whole plan here for the rest of this meeting, is to go into breakout rooms. I can see us having like breakout rooms of like 3 of us, where you and 2 other people spend some time sharing about your Volunteer Day, sharing about your preparation process, what you do, sharing about maybe your debriefing process as well. and just some even unique ideas and things that you do for your volunteer day experience, and share it with the other two people in your room. And for you guys just to get to know each other, introduce yourself, where you're from and all that. But let's spend the next like 20 minutes. Is that cool? 20 minutes getting to know another city leader and what they do and how they do it and why they do it. I think that will be an awesome time. So I'm going to attempt to do breakout rooms and hopefully not screw anything up here. Okay, so how many people we got here? We got, so 21 by 3, so that would be 8 breakout rooms. Is that right? Yeah, I think about 8 breakout rooms. So let's do this. So boom, 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 boom. Assign automatically. This should work. We'll see what happens. There.
Hi, Jeff.
Breakout room thing is pretty dang cool, man. I think it worked. I think I didn't screw it up somehow. There, everybody's back in here. All right. All right. Hey, does anybody want to share something that I don't know, some cool thing that you learned, or some great idea that you could share with other cities that we could all go, hey, that'd be something really valuable that maybe we could incorporate in our city. Any great revelation?
Corey should share her cool discount sticker thing. Why don't you talk about that, Corey, real quick? That was really fun.
I would be glad to. Guys, so during the height of COVID, when we were doing service days, a question arose from my subcommittee planning our service day. Is there a way we can incorporate businesses into the way that we serve? Because a lot of our businesses were hurting. So we came up with this, and I cannot take credit for this. I have this subcommittee that really it was like a group effort, but this creative idea, every volunteer that serves with us gets an I Serve Today sticker at their project. So there's a stack of them at their project when they arrive. So you see like little kids and families all wearing these on our service day. And this is actually a key. This gets them free discounts around the city of Colorado Springs on their day of service. So for us, we give them a business card sized card that is double-sided. And on one side, it has a QR code that takes them to a survey for our service day. They can tell us how it went. And if they submit it, they're entered to win some merch. And on the other side, this QR code takes them to a web page that just lists all these discounts that they have access to. And that's been a really fun way to get people in the doors of local businesses. The local businesses, we ask them like something so small. It could be like a 10% discount. That's great. Smaller, like a free French fry with your order when you order 2 meals or whatever it is. Something super small, but it gets people in the doors of local businesses. It's also a fun incentive for volunteers. So it feels like kind of this joy-filled thing. And we have a professional soccer team here in town called the Switchbacks, and they actually do discounted tickets for City Serve volunteers. And some of those proceeds come back to Cause I Love You. So it's just a fun way to incorporate. I think our movement here in Colorado Springs is just saying, man, we would be remiss if we left out our marketplace leaders, and it's a way for them to support good work in the city and link arms with people who want to serve and do good. So thanks for letting me share.
Great idea, man. That is awesome. Hey, if you want to pursue Corey with any more details on that, or Corey, if you can even send me a picture of that or a file, then I'll send it out in the email here to everyone. Any other creative
professional
ideas?
soccer team starting here in Monterey in May, so we're going to use that.
Really nice. Any other creative ideas you have, send them to me, and then we have to go right now because it's 8:45 or 8:44, but I want to respect your guys' time. But just send them to me and I'll get them out in the email to everybody. I'm going to stay on the call here. So if you have any questions or any concerns or anything, any way that I can be a help, I'm just going to stay on the call. But I just appreciate you all. Thank you so much for being a part. Hope that time, with a couple other people was really valuable to you. So thank you guys. Have a great day.